Yeah, yeah. It's challenging. It's challenging. You got to be on it. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's a sleeper. Yeah, I would have gotten rid of Kluber too. Mhm. Mhm. Right. I'm not all big on Kluber. Right. Yeah, and that's what I'm about to go with. I'm going with you. I'm going with you, buddy. And you talking about him? Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's all it is. Just got to hit the spots. If I miss the
MLB The
spot with him,
Show's
then he's
coverage
getting
of
rocked.
Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this
All right, man,
afternoon
put the mic down.
between the
Good luck,
Texas
all right?
Rangers and the Philadelphia Phillies.
You got it, bro.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Texas, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Bruce. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now batting, Danny Santana.
The center fielder, Danny Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Eflin stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, a changeup, and a curveball. Count is 1-2 now. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Stepping up now, Rougned Odor.
O'Toole.
First pitch on its way. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2-0 now. Two and one.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Austin Meadows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phillies, no left fielder, Austin.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Here now the 2-2. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
The second baseman, Altuve.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Meadows on at first, nobody out. 1-2 now.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And the runner back safely. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Chu has a read on it. And he hauls it down in the corner. At the plate, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Harper.
As a look, now the pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Oh, 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Runner at first here, one man out. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. He's set and the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Coming to the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind. 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this one's in the dirt. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Two and two.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really...
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Robinson Chirinos. Here to begin the second. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2 now. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Here's Joey Gallo now.
The right fielder.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. 2 balls and no strikes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Three and 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
There's ball 4. Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun.
That is it. The designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled toward right center field. Harper has a read on it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. As a look, now the pitch.
0-1, no strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he is out on the tag. Bottom of the inning now, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto.
For the Phillies, the catcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Jay Bruce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. On deck, there's Jurickson Profar. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Lynn looks in, and the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Two pitch is fouled away. Here's the pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and belted to right by Chu. This one's deep. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Batting ninth, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
At the plate, Ronald Guzman. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third. And no advance. It's ball 1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
The bat, number 1.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Danny Santana, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Danny Santana.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll hurry back to second here, as he was wise to not push it that time. 1-0 count. Here it is.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB,
2-0 count, the pitch, and he fouls this one off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Harper has a read on it. And that's the third out. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Harrison.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Santana patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Austin Meadows, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
No balls and a strike to count. A swinging strike. And now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now back, second baseman, Jose.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, lifted in the air out to right. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Lynn comes set. Here's the delivery.
Count 2-1.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Fouled away. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. At the plate, Joey Gallo. He drew a walk his first time up.
Joey Gallo.
Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun. Todd Frazier would be next. The 3-1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The next 3-2. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Profar is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Reese Hoskins set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yordan Alvarez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And gone. An absolute bomb. Standing in now, JT Realmuto. Grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A bouncer to the left side. Frazier is there. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Todd Frazier.
Pitch on the way. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Now Frazier with a drive. Well hit out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now back left field.
Nick Pivetta, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now back the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
So now to the plate, Ronald Guzman. And he fouls this one off. And they're runners at the corners now. Now the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he nails him at third. Great throw. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In now, Jurickson Profar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jurickson Profar.
Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Austin Meadows, 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Yohander Mendez, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 74, Yohander Mendez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Fouled off. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Danny Santana. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Santana.
First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Two 2-0 now.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's Rougned Odor now.
Rougned Odor.
Francisco Liriano takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. From the stretch.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Now a look to first by Liriano, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Runners on the move for second. Fouled away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Stepping in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll just try and throw off the pitcher as that's in for strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Skied into straightaway right. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And they're not going to get him at third as the throw by Bruce comes in too late. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. Here comes the first pitch.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in his zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. The 1-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of zone for strike 1.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally be foolish. That's a foolish swing right there. This guy's been struggling to find the zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping in.
Leading up for the Phillies, The second baseman, Jose.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Mendez, a 25-year-old, he throws a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and a sinker. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Now the pitch. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And that misses, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
3-1 to him now. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Todd Frazier, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Robert Stock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One and 0 pitch on the way, and he fouls this one off. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1. Digging in, Shin-Soo Choo. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Meadows will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready now, Ronald Guzman. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's out.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
The 2-0 on the way. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
High in the air into shallow left center. Therefore, it is Profar, and Jurickson has it to retire the side.
Traditional 7th inning, correct.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up JT Realmuto.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now that.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. 1 out, nobody on. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The next 1-2 pitch. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batter number 10.
Stepping into the box, Jurickson Profar, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he takes ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
No, sir.
The 2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here. And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the ever-versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Davy Grion will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Your attention, please. Who's hitting to the field? Number 73.
Cody Allen takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
For the Rangers, number 31, Cody Allen.
Adam Hazley will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Who's hitting to the field? Number 40, Adam Hazley.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he'll scramble back to first safely. At the plate, Austin Meadows, and he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1 ball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So striding forward now, Elvis Andrus. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Standing in, Danny Santana. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too high, 1-0. Now here it comes. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Rougned Odor waits on deck. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now the pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the leg.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Hector Neris is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1. 0-1, no strike.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Look, being a closer is one of the toughest jobs, and it's hard to dominate every chance you get. But he definitely looks off right now, making it interesting to say the least.
Here's the 2-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Willie Calhoun, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Hoskins has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Outfield in the no-doubles defense, now the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1, here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Martin has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty B, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone. So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Grounded back up the middle. There is Andrus. And that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Luis Garcia comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Number 45, Luis Garcia.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit hard down the left field line. And that hook's just foul. Boy, not by much more than an inch or two there. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Bounce it to the left side, right to him. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Phillies down to their final out now. And stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Philly down to their last strike. And he'll check his swing here. Did he go around? Yes, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Competition right there. Yeah, we got all. Yeah, we you know, either way, man, it was a good game, man. I'm glad that it was competitive all the way through.
This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
Well, let's see about tomorrow because I'm not sure what my time is gonna look like the rest of the night. And we got up to Wednesday when we extended the hammer, so we got up to Wednesday.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Each other, man. Stay in touch,
and obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Good game.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,651. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.